guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to Steal the Spotlight. Today I'm back with yet another thrift haul, and I'm always getting so many requests to do more and more of these, so I figured whenever I've accumulated enough stuff, I'll just sit down and film one. This time around it's not as large, mostly because a lot of the things I picked up from the op shop are actually for Sunday's video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. I'm sure a lot of you will be stoked to see it because it's been requested a lot since my friend's lookbook, so I'm sure some of you can guess what it will be. But yeah, a lot of my thrifted items will pop up in that video, and I figured it would be boring to repeat them, so I'm just showing you whatever is left for this haul. Let's face it is not a Steal the Spotlight haul without a trusty old turtleneck. So yes, the op shop delivered the goods once again. Last thrift haul I showed you one identical to this but in warmer tones, so when I saw the blue shade I knew I couldn't pass it up. You guys know how much I love finding turtlenecks. It's almost become like a collector's thing to me now. This one was a bit more expensive than I'd usually pay because it was brand new with tags still on, so they were charging $9. However, I was lucky enough to walk in on a 50% off all clothing day, so I was over the moon and did pick up a few more items than I usually would. Also, I know a lot of you fellow thrifters here in Brisbane will be wondering where the 50% off sale was. It was at an asthma foundation store, so definitely give them a go. But honestly, I don't really have specific store recommendations. I try anywhere at least once. If I'm out at lunch or something and I see an op shop nearby, I always wander in and have a look. So sometimes that's when you find the best stuff. Next up is actually more of a mock neck style, and I really love this for just a basic item. However, it has a little bit more to it than just like a plain skivvy top because it has this really heavy ribbed style to it, which I absolutely love. It just adds an extra texture when you're styling the outfit. Do let me know in the comments if you'd like a whole video of me styling some of my favorite turtlenecks. It'd be a ton of fun to film, but obviously a lot of you are going into warmer weather now, so it might not be too interesting. If you didn't know, for those of us living down south, winter is coming. Yes, that is a Game of Thrones reference. I love that show. Hit me up in the comments if you guys watched the first episode of the new season this week. I need to hear your thoughts on it. I love talking Game of Thrones theories, but I'm getting way off topic now. Continuing on with the winter theme, I suppose, I picked up this jumper. I absolutely love the teddy bear texture to it. I think it's such a nice touch. I really thought that it would be quite itchy to wear though, but surprisingly enough, it's fairly comfortable, so should be pretty cozy in the cooler months. I really like the detail of like the raw hem along the collar. I wish it was the same on the sleeves, but never mind. Still a really good purchase for $10 and then the 50% off on top of that. Next up is an item that 100% screams 90s teen to me, so let me know if you get the same vibe, but it is actually this cropped velvet cardi. I absolutely adore it. This one wasn't in the 50% off sale. It was from a different op shop called Footprints, but I still picked it up for $6 again, a really good price. And I don't know how much wear I'll get out of it, but I was thinking if all else fails, I might do like a 90s teen movie inspired lookbook, and that would definitely come in handy. So this item is one I'm kind of iffy on just because I'm worried it leans too old lady-ish with like the Lurex thread through it. I don't know, I still kind of dig it though. I really like the unique wrap over detail to it, and honestly I don't go out too often, but when I do, I don't really like wearing bodycon dresses. I don't think they suit me, so I thought that this teamed up with some black bottoms would be a really nice alternative. I am totally guilty of going crazy with the coats and jackets lately. There are so many amazing ones to find at the op shop. I think because here in Queensland you only get a couple of months to really get good wear out of your warmer winter gear. Eventually most of them do end up at the op shop, which is awesome, but now my collection is just growing and growing, so I think I will put myself on a spending ban for jackets. But this is the last one I have to show you. It is a faux suede material in like a light creamy color, and this is actually really lightweight, so probably not the best for the middle of winter, but great for like that transitional weather that we're having at the moment. It's in the traditional denim jacket style, which you guys know is my hands down favorite. So hopefully I will get quite a bit of wear out of this one. One trend that I feel like has actually been around for a couple of years now, but never really gets picked up completely by the mass market is the pajama and lingerie trend as streetwear. I absolutely love this at the moment. I love slip dresses and lacy camis, so I couldn't turn this one down. It is just a basic little white lace cami. It's completely see-through. So this one I picked up more as like a layering piece. I think it would look really cute over like a plain turtleneck top or something like that. If you guys actually saw my last video, I mentioned how much I love that layering style at the moment, so I'm excited to try this one out. I did pick up another item that falls under that same sort of category, more like pajamas this time though, and it is this silky oversized top. I think it's actually polyester, but you know, still looks and feels nice. The main reason I love it is for its color. I guess it's almost like an eggplant sort of shade. I think that it's really unique, but still a color that will be really easy to style with black. Again, I would love to hear from you guys if you'd be interested in seeing a whole video styling that trend. I think it could be really cool. Okay, so now for the last clothing item. Honestly, I almost walked straight past it because I am a size 10 and this is a size 20, so I didn't think I could make it work, but I figured I'd try it on anyway because again, half price, why not go crazy, right? It is this denim vest, but I think it can actually work on because it falls at a really flattering length, especially if you team it up with a mini dress. So I don't know, it's a really quirky piece that I think I can make work. With the sale, it only came down to $7.50, so it's no big loss if I can't. I'm actually wrapping it up with 2 accessories this time, which is kind of rare for me, but I could not walk past this adorable little bag. I love the dainty, almost oriental floral print to it. It is absolutely gorgeous, and yes, it has seen better days. It is ripped on the sides, but you could totally hot glue gun it back together if you wanted. Didn't really bother me though because I wasn't planning on using it as a purse. I just think it would be gorgeous as a decorative item. It didn't actually have a price on it, so when I took it to the counter to ask her, she was like, oh no, it has a rip in it, we're gonna have to throw it away. I was like, really? Like, I would still be happy to buy it, but she ended up giving it to me for free, so you honestly can't beat that. The last thing I picked up is a pair of sunglasses, and I never usually have too much luck in this section, so I kind of gave up long ago, but Steph from the Fashion Citizen recently thrifted a really cool pair, so it gave me hope, and I found these ones for only like $3 or $4. They have a very retro feel to them, but I don't know, I still feel like they look kind of high end. So that's all I've got for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be sure to film plenty more thrift hauls in the future. I'd love to hear from you on those video ideas I mentioned, and as always, on which item was your favorite in this haul. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss Sunday's big video. But in the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at StealTheSpotlight. Thanks for watching, guys. Mwah!